Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I just posted the last video. I showed you how efficiently you will sound once you have understand all the information that you need to pass the front of the vehicle inspection. Okay? Now we are inside the vehicle. That's it. We're almost wrapping up pre-trip. You have to continue watching these videos, mastering everything you need to say word for word. Any questions you may have as far as why the condition must be set for this and the condition is different for that, put it in the comments. Trust me, I will respond to you as best as possible. Most of the conditions that we say or I say is based on the manual. So if you are second guessing it, read the manual. Okay, this is how I know I will get you to pass the pre-trip portion of the inspection test. Now we are inside the bus. Okay, we are inside the bus, ladies and gentlemen, all my subscribers. We are going to dive into what requires you to pass the inside inspection of the test. I want everybody to just take a good look around. If you haven't been in a bus, this is what it looks like. Now, some buses are different, give or take, but you know, I'm going to try to use the same bus for the time being. If you want, I could do a walk around with different type of buses, but for now, I want to use this bus. Okay. These are some of the buttons on the control panel. This is for the driver's control panel. Not every bus has a radio. You don't need that. And you know, this is what it looks like. Okay. That's what it looks like. All right, this is what it looks like. Some buses have car seats for the kids. Some buses don't. This is why I'm choosing this bus, because this bus is clear of car seats just for demonstration purposes. All right, so when it comes to an inside inspection, there are 3 subjects that you have to cover to pass the inside inspection. When it comes to others that are making YouTube videos or other, you know, information that you may have had in the past, no disrespect to them. I'm not trying to take any credit from them. I'm pretty sure they have their passes their way. This is how I know how I get the passes. Are we different? We might be different, but the goal is to be this, you know, to get you guys to pass. I'm doing things strictly by the book. When you want to go and pass the SAT test, you got to go and study the SAT book. If you want to pass the bar, you got to study the bar book. I'm basing it off the CDL manual. This is the Bible. This is the ritual. This is what you need to pass the test. This is how I'm giving you all this information. It's based on the New York State CDL manual. Okay? So moving forward, what 3 subjects are required to pass an inside inspection for a school bus? So the first subject is passenger items. The second subject is your school bus items. And your third subject is going to be your cab check engine start procedure. Let's review this again, okay? When it comes to an inside inspection, you have 3 subjects. 1 is passenger items. 2 is your school bus items. And number 3 is your cab check, like I'm catching a cab check, engine start procedure. Cab check / engine start procedure. Okay, so when it comes to the inside inspection of a vehicle, examiners can tell you how to start the inside inspection. So you have to listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. You have to listen to what they say very carefully. Okay? Sometimes they could say, let's start your inside inspection with a cab check or a brake check. Let's start your inside inspection with a brake check. Let's start your inside inspection with your passenger items. Let's start your inside inspection with a cab check. Let's start your inside inspection with an engine start procedure. These are all terminologies that comes from the CDL Vehicle Inspection Memory Aid, page 11-12 in the New York State CDL Manual. Okay? These are all terminologies that can be given to you based on the New York State CDL Manual Vehicle Inspection Memory Aid, page 11-12. They can request that you perform a inside cab check. Let's start your inside inspection with a engine start procedure. They can say, let's start your inside inspection with a brake check. They can say, let's start your inside inspection with your passenger items. Or, I feel like the best ones will say, let's start your inspection with a full inside inspection. And sometimes they'll state, do as you were trained, which is amazing. Some of them, they let you rock and roll the way you trained yourself, or you've been trained, or you've been practicing. And some of them want to take control just to like throw you off and see if you're still able to conduct yourself properly under their control. Which is, listen, this is why we train the way we have to train. We have to train 100% every day. So with that said, let's dive deep into what subjects are required to pass the inside inspection of a school bus. All right. So now that we understand what subjects are involved with an inside inspection, let's talk about the first subject. The first subject is your passenger items. Okay? Passenger items. When it comes to your passenger items, you have 3 items. You have your passenger entry, you have your passenger seating, and you have your emergency exits. 1, 2, 3. Okay? When it comes to passenger items, you have 3 items. Passenger entry, passenger seatings, and your emergency exits. It's that simple. Now when it comes to the first item, let's break this down. Okay, we're gonna take this, right? We're gonna push this up and release the door. Okay, you're gonna step down and you're gonna say the entry, passenger entry.
At the bottom of the page, you'll see passenger items, passenger entry. Check that the entry door operates smoothly and closed securely from the inside. Check that the handrails are secure and if equipped that the step lights are working. Check that the entry steps are clear with the treads not loose or worn excessively. And now let's get back to the video.
State the item and let's break it down. The entry door operates smoothly and it closes securely from the inside. The hinges are mounted securely, no missing nuts and bolts, it's not bent or broken. My seal is intact, no rips and cuts. Then you close this. All right, with you right here, that's what we're going to talk about now. Handrail, it is mounted securely, no missing nuts and bolts, it's not bent or broken. The step lights are secured, not cracked or broken. The entry steps are clear. The tread is not loose or worn excessively. That's it. We went top down, okay? Don't overthink it. The name of this right here is called your passenger entry. This is all passenger entry. Now, what's included in your passenger entry? You have your, let me open this real quick. You have your entry door, right? You have your entry door, and top down, you have your hinges, your seal, your handrail, your step light, and your entry step. Let's do that again, okay? Entry door, hinges,
Which one?
seals, handrail, step light, entry step. Entry door operate smoothly and it closes securely from the inside. The hinges are mounted secured. No missing nuts and bolts. It's not bent or broken. Seals intact. No rips and cuts. And then you close the door. Then you go down. Handrail mounted securely. No missing nuts and bolts. It's not bent or broken. Step down again. The step light is secured, not cracked or broken. My entry steps are clear. The tread is not loose or worn excessively. Okay? And this is only one item of the 3 when it comes to passenger items. Okay? Let's review this again. Passenger items has 3 items. The first one is passenger entry. The second is your passenger seating. And your third is your emergency exit. Good. Okay. When it comes to passenger entry, what's involved with passenger entry? First, you have the door. Then you have the hinges. Then you have the seal. Close the door. Then you have the handrail. Then you have the step light. And then you have the entry step. Door, hinges, seal, handrail, step light, entry step. We're going top down. Okay? After the passenger entry, we move on to the passenger seating. Okay? When it comes to the passenger seating, you're going to...
So a quick preview of what the manual states. Passenger seating. Look for broken seat frames and check that the seat frames are firmly attached to the floor. Check that seat cushions are attached securely to the seat frame. Now back to the video.
grab here, you're going to grab here. You're going to make sure that the seat cushion is secured to the frame. There are no ribs, cuts, or punctures. And that's it. Next thing you talk about, remember, top down, it's the next thing. Safety belt. It is secured to the frame. It adjusts and latches properly. Okay? It's not ripped or frayed. Next is the seat frame. The seat frame is firmly attached to the floor. You want to shake it. Okay, shake it. Firmly attached to the floor. No missing nuts and bolts. It's not bent or broken. And you're done. Let me sit here so I can show you guys a better view of the passenger seating. Hopefully I don't fall. There you go. Hopefully you can see it. I'm using meta glasses. So, top down. Remember? Top down. The door, the hinges, the seal, the handrail, the step light, the entry step. We're going top down. Don't overthink it. Slowly. Next is the passenger seating. Top down. Seat cushion, safety belt, seat frame. Top down. You gotta say the name, right? Securement and the condition, right? So let's review this again, okay? What's this called? First, what's the name of the item? Passenger seating. Now we break it down. Always introduce and break it down. Introduce first, then break it down. Introduce the item, then break it down. Introduce the piece, then break it down. So let's introduce the item. This is called my passenger seating. Let's break it down. Introduce the first piece, the seat cushion. Now, what comes after the name? Comes securement. It is what? Secured to the seat frame. Correct. Now, give me the condition. What are you checking for? That is, there are no rips, cuts, or punctures. You don't need kids, eating cushion, because God knows what they'll blame that on. Next thing is, you come down is the safety belt. See, that's the name of it. Now, what comes after the name? Comes securement. It is secured to the seat frame. Okay, it adjusts and latches properly. That is part of the securement. Now, what's the condition? We're checking that it's not ripped or frayed. Done. We said the name, secure, and condition. What's the next thing we're going to talk about? Okay, seat frame. It is firmly attached to the floor. No missing nuts and bolts. It's not bent or broken. What's the name of this? Correct, the seat frame. Now, what's after the name? We talk about? Correct, securement. It is firmly attached to the floor. No missing. Yeah, there you go. Everybody's getting it. No missing nuts and bolts. Now, give me the condition. It's metal. It cannot be bent or broken. It cannot be bent or broken. So name, secure, condition. The seat frame name is firmly attached to the floor. No missing nuts and bolts. Securement. And it's not bent or broken. Condition. Let's review this again. Okay? Passenger seating is the name of the item. Seat cushion. It is secured to the seat frame. There are no rips, no cuts, or punctures. The safety belt. It is secured to the seat frame. It adjusts and latches properly. It's not ripped or frayed. Next is the seat frame. It is firmly attached to the floor. No missing nuts and bolts. It's not bent or broken. That's it. Let's review this back to back. Okay. First item. What's the name of the first item? Passenger entry. Let's break it down. Entry door. Operates smoothly and closes securely from the inside. The hinges are mounted securely. Don't miss any nuts and bolts. It's not bent or broken. My seal is intact. No rips and cuts. Handrail is mounted securely. No missing nuts and bolts. It's not bent or broken. Step light. It is secured, not cracked or broken. Entry step. It is clear. The tread is not loose or worn excessively. Next is the passenger seating. My seat cushion. It is secured to the seat frame. There are no rips, cuts, or punctures. Safety belt. It is secured to the seat frame. It adjusts and latches properly. It's not ripped or frayed. Seat frame. It is firmly attached to the floor. No missing nuts and bolts. It's not bent or broken. Next is there you go, ladies and gentlemen, emergency exits. It doesn't take much. It's only a few minutes. Okay? So for emergency exits, you have to tell the examiner how many you have. So examiner, next item is emergency exits. I have 4 labeled emergency exits in total. 2 windows, 1 door, and a roof hatch. I'm going to inspect 1 of each. You got to take the key and put it in the on position. See that? That's the on position. Hold on, let me turn this off. Okay? That is the on position. Okay, you're gonna go here. You hear that sound? It operates smoothly and closes securely from the inside. The hinges are secured, not bent or broken, and the seals, right, are intact. Let me see the seals. I'm gonna show you the seals. Let me see. The seals right here. See, the seals are intact, no rips and cuts. And the emergency exit warning device is working properly. We did one window. We got 2 more to go. Let's do the, well, I can't do the door because, let me try to do the door because no, I can't do it because I'm gonna hit that vehicle. But essentially, you're gonna say the same thing you said for that door for this one. You're gonna open it, operate smoothly, pull it in, close securely from the inside, open it. The hinges are mounted securely, no missing nuts and bolts, not bent or broken. And then the seals are intact, no rips and cuts. And then emergency exit warning device is working properly. The next one is going to be the roof hatch. It pops up. Give me a second. There. It operates smoothly and it closes securely. Give me a second. From the inside. Okay? The hinges are mounted securely, no missing nuts and bolts, not bent or broken. The seals are intact, no rips and cuts. And the emergency exit warning device is working properly. You're going to grab them from the hole right here, from the handles, and you're going to pull them in. Okay? Requires some strength, but it's okay. And that's your emergency exits. That is your passenger items. We have your passenger entry, passenger seating, and emergency exits. We are now going to move on to the school bus items. Okay, that is your passenger entry, passenger seating, and your emergency exits. Okay, passenger items. Let's think about this. How many items do we have? 3. What's the first one? Passenger entry. What is the second one? Your passenger seating. And what's the last one? Emergency exit. Examiner, I'm now going to do my school bus items, starting with my emergency equipment. Okay? First aid kit is secure, present, and sealed. Your body fluid kit is secure, present, and sealed. My fire extinguisher, it is secured to the bus. Fully charged, arrow in the green, properly rated A, B, and C. Okay? My seatbelt cutter is secure and present. My flashlight, secure and working properly. My spare electrical fuse is underneath the dash. I have my 3 red reflective triangle. And you should always have the fire blanket somewhere near. And that's it. So, first aid kit, body fluid kit, fire extinguisher, your seatbelt cutter, your flashlight, your fire blanket, and your 3 red reflective triangle. That is your emergency equipment. Now you sit down. Now you sit down. Let me swing this thing a little bit. Alright, so once you sit down, we're going to now inspect the student mirrors, starting with the overhead inside rearview mirror. Overhead inside rearview mirror. Overhead inside rearview mirror. It is mounted securely, no missing nuts and bolts. The mirror is clean, not cracked or shattered, and adjusted properly. Next is going to be the flat mirror. Okay, the flat mirrors are mounted securely, no missing nuts and bolts. The mirror is clean, not cracked or shattered, and it's adjusted properly. Convex mirror is mounted securely, no missing nuts and bolts. The mirror is clean, not cracked or shattered, and is adjusted properly. Cross view mirror. It is mounted securely, no missing nuts and bolts. The mirror is clean, not cracked or shattered, and it is adjusted properly. Next, we're going to check in the items is your lighting indicators. You take this right here. You take this, put this here, master switch on. See that? My amber flasher indicator is working properly. The next thing you do is you're going to slightly open this door. My red flasher indicator is working properly. And then you're going to check outside. There you go. Your stop arm is mounted securely. The lights are flashing, fully extended, working properly. And then the next item, you're going to say, examiner, can you please help me check my lights reflectors? They're going to step outside the bus to check your ambers and reds. With this, what ends up happening is that sometimes they'll check this before they get back in the bus. Okay? Sometimes they'll check it because they're allowing you to, help them with the inspection, and they're just letting you inspect the bus the way you were trained. So this might vary, and you have to understand that and keep an open mind with that. They might check this before you do your whole passenger items or school bus items, or they might check this when you requested their assistance, okay? If they don't want to help you, hey, go outside, check the ambers in the front and the back. Open the door, check your ambers, check your reds from the front and the back. Make sure the stop arm is secured, has no loose fittings, is not damaged, lights are clean and proper color. What ends up happening is because you open the door with the stop arm, the bus has registered that you have picked up a child. You have to turn this off. You hear that? Put the key back in the on position. You're gonna walk to the back of the bus, and you see that button right there. You're gonna press it till you hear. That is how you turn off the child check alarm. Thank you for watching. Please like the video. If you have any comments, put them down below. See you on the next video. Please share if these videos are helping you out. I would appreciate it. Thank you, everyone. God bless. See you on the next one.